Just want you to know that there are 183 online coaches that are tuning in at 9 a.m. on a Saturday to learn from the Change Lives Academy, because we over-deliver, we show up, and we give so much value. I'm super grateful to be teaching this amount of people all at once on a Saturday. Feels good, baby. Let's get it. All right, y'all. So it is 6:55 in the morning. I ended up canceling Rise yesterday because obviously you saw the vlog yesterday where I talked about being burnt out and overwhelmed. So today I feel good, and we're going to talk about fear. We're going to talk about the fear that people have leaving their jobs, the fear that people have going all in, the fear that people have around their online coaching business, and I'm going to talk about a lot of the fears that I've had in terms of, you know, just like even the fears that I'm currently facing right now. So I'm going to talk about the fears that I'm currently facing right now, the fears that I've faced previously, and I'm going to showcase how it's not about feeling fear or not feeling fear, it's about feeling the fear and moving forward anyway. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of Rise. Let's go.
There will be many giants in your life. There will be depression. There will be anxiety. There will be oppression. There will be stress. There will be overwhelm. Will you buckle under the pressure, or will you rise to the occasion?
Ow! Rise, champions. It is your mentor, your head honcho, the man in charge, Brian Mark, coming at you guys with your 7 a.m. dose of inspiration, motivation, and commitment. Guys, today I want to talk to you guys about fear. And I want to normalize fear. My goal with this conversation is to normalize fear and to help you guys see how human I actually am and how human the people are that we look up to, that we aspire to, and what it actually looks like to go all in on your dreams. All right, so I wrote a post the other day, and it was inspired by the way that I was feeling, and it was talking about fear. And the truth is that, like, when you guys see me on social media stepping up and leading Rise and leading the Change Lives Academy, leading the podcast, you would assume that there's not a lot of fear that I would feel, right? Like, the assumption would be that, like, I'm fearless. The assumption would be that I'm not afraid of anything. The assumption would be that I feel this, like, fire at all times. But the truth is, the first thing that I think about in the morning and the last thing that I think about when I go to bed is what happens if this all goes to shit. I allow that thought to sit in the back of my mind, that fear of losing it all, and then that's what gets me out of bed at 3:30 in the morning. That fear of losing it all. That's what gets me working on my fucking business for the amount of time that I'm working on it. It's that fear of losing it all. That's what, like, pushes me to the next level. That fear of looking Kirsten Mark in the eyes and telling her that I need to sell the house because I wasn't a good enough man. If you're willing to put in the reps on a daily basis, if you're willing to get better on a daily basis, if you're willing to go all in on a daily basis and not let fear hold you back from being successful, you will become unstoppable. All right, y'all, so we just finished up Rise. It was lit. I know it's lit because my back's sweaty and shit. We are going to go to Tim Hortons and get breakfast for everybody because I feel like that will be, everyone will like that a lot, appreciate that a lot. So I'm gonna go get some breakfast for everybody, and then we've got our masterclass from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. PST. So our masterclass is basically a once a month thing that we do inside of the Change Lives Academy, and we do it so that we can give more value to the Change Lives Academy and, like, really help them break through to the next level. It's a 90-minute masterclass where we're just like over delivering. So Anthony Mounzer is going to be teaching about sales. He's made $38,000 in sales in the month of July. And Natasha Storm is going to be teaching about leadership. She has 150 employees on her team, so it's going to be lit. And then at the end, Cole and I are going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A. Masterclass is today. I'm excited. It's 9 a.m. at 7:20, so we still got about an hour until we got to get ready for it. Can I guys sleep as well? Sleep? Yes. Thank you. That girl was waving at the YouTube. Did you see that? Yeah. So funny. Also, this is a side note, but I just want to say thank you. We have officially hit 1.5K YouTube subs, 1,500. That's lit. It makes me super happy. It was at like 1.47, 1.48. Now we're at 1,500 YouTube subs. So I feel like it's growing pretty consistently, which I'm happy about. My views on my videos are starting to climb per video. Like, we're averaging like 100 to 150 a video now, which is cool. Just like a super slow game for sure, but it's like starting to get there, you know. So it's cool to see it grow over time, and I'm just gonna keep playing the long game. And I'm like putting in the reps every single day, and I'm showing up every single day, and I'm just documenting my life every single day. And I just want to be able to like look back on it when I'm 30 and be like, I had a cool life. So yeah, just want to say thanks for 1.5K subs. Yeah, let's go. What? What? Those are breakfasts. You say, Mommy, I love sugar for breakfast. I know. You can take your cherries. Your cherries are these car seats. Oh. But we can later. Let's get it. The Hellcat.
Come on.
Kid Edition is gonna have the first children riding. Let's see if they fit. King, you know what's gonna be funny? Hendrix, you know what's gonna be funny? When we watch this video in 10 years. Because you're gonna be a teenager. It's gonna be hilarious.
I'm not gonna be a teenager.
One day you will.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Only in long time though, like maybe like 10 years or so. You don't want to be a teenager?
No.
What do you want to be? Kid forever?
No, I want to be like grown-up.
You want to be a grown-up. What kind of grown-up do you want to be like?
I want to be like my dad.
That's pretty cool.
I got us a couple snacks.
I love you.
King says like, come with me.
I have to stay.
He's gotta work. He's gotta do some work.
I love you.
I like your
Thank you. You're gonna love my race car. Be safe.
Start it up. Yeah, I will, absolutely.
Love you, bye. Bye, kids.
Clarity is huge in everything because you guys need to be very clear in what you are offering as your product or service. And you also need to be very clear on what your intentions are with that client and the game plan coming up with that client and how you can actually assist them. And that's part of making it make sense to them. Because it's not about somebody messaging you, be like, I want to lose 10 pounds, and you ask them these types of questions and be like, yeah, my program can do that for you. It's addressing their specific individual pain points on where they struggle and giving them clear, actionable steps on how you as a coach will be able to alleviate their problems so that they understand that you can be the person for them. The last thing that I want to talk about, and then I have a little bit of homework for you guys, is a set point of which you must achieve and you won't settle less than, and that is the standard. And the standard for yourself should be something that is like, that line never drops. And I know you guys can resonate with like all your leaders that I just mentioned. You guys know that they have a standard for themselves that will never drop.
Think about your best client, all right? Somebody that you've helped immensely. Somebody that you've like literally completely transformed their life. And anytime that self-doubt or that fear or that like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this creeps in, like remember that client. And if you're new to this program and you're like, I haven't really worked with a lot of clients, think about yourself and how you've taken yourself through your own fitness journey and you've taken yourself through your own fitness transformation, and like use yourself and know that if like you've done it, you can do it again. Dude, I love that presentation because I feel like, Anthony, usually you're very tactical. So I love that you went mindset with the sales, and I agree with everything. Even like the focus over the fear, like understanding that like there's gonna be days that you don't wanna push. And Nick Matthews in the comments said that like there's days that he's anxious, but when he's anxious, he leans into it and he focuses that he wants to like provide a life for his sisters that like they don't have to have a bad life anymore. Like he's providing that life for his family. So I love that you said the focus over fear. I think that was cool. And the belief from like that one student, I think that was really powerful too.
And then yeah, the focus over fear is huge because like you guys don't understand sitting in front of somebody that's like you've never met before and you're about to fucking pose them from a $400 car payment on a van that they want to a truck that they want for $1,000 a month, and you don't know them, you have to close them on the spot. Like I can't think with fear and be like, oh my God, they're not gonna buy this. I gotta literally walk in with like, no offense everybody, but my dick on the table and be like, yo, like this is, I'm focused on this fucking conversation, like I'm focused on the sale, and like have that intention, that confidence, that certainty, that clarity and everything, so that they just understand what is happening, and it's more about making it make sense to them, right?
Boom.
It almost makes me feel bad that I don't have family to do it for. I don't want to do this for my mom. I don't have kids. So now it makes me sometimes feel like opposite.
Can I be honest? All of you guys gotta understand that like it's important not to shame yourself for who you are. If you're doing this for you, then f everybody else. Straight up. Like the reason that I dedicated my life to my grandma when I went through my drug addiction pan, I'll be honest, is because I didn't give a f about myself. I got to a point where like I was like so ashamed with my life, and I was so like fed up with like myself that like I just wanted to end it. The only person that I cared about was my grandma, and so dedicating it to my grandma is what got me out of my like hellhole. It's important to know who you are and recognize who you are, and like if you're dedicating yourself to yourself, then like let that be the thing.
I went from being an online fitness coach to now running a company of 150 plus people. And I want to tell you guys the 5 core things that I focus on every single day, that I have focused on for the last 4 to 5 years, and I continue to, and I want you guys to write these down. The first one is self-responsibility. I take responsibility for my actions as well as my lack of action. Everything I do is because of me. And that's not to shame ourselves. That's not to say I'm a piece of shit and everything I do is 100% my fault, but everything starts with self, right? Somebody sent me a voice note the other day on Instagram. They sent me 6 voice notes. I don't want to fucking listen to that. I am self-responsible enough to say, hey, can you summarize that voice note that you just sent me? Can you just summarize that in a quick text? I learn best that way. Because I am self-responsible for the outcomes I get in my life. If I don't want to deal with something, I set the boundary. So the number one thing is self-responsibility. The second thing is integrity. Everybody write that down. Integrity. Integrity to me is doing what is right versus what is convenient.
So for those of you guys watching on the YouTube, I just want to let you guys know that like this is the place to be for online fitness coaches. We've got 186 people come check this out on a Saturday, baby. That's how many people are tuning in to learn from the Change Lives Academy right now. And like, just want you to know that there are 183 online coaches that are tuning in at 9 a.m. on a Saturday to learn from the Change Lives Academy, because we over deliver, we show up, and we give so much value. I'm super grateful to be teaching this amount of people all at once on a Saturday. Feels good, baby. Let's get it. Everybody unmute yourselves and say, thank you, motherfuckers.
Thank you, motherfucker.
Thank you, motherfuckers. Thank you, motherfuckers. To the bug. Thank you. Let's go.
I love it. I fucking love it.
True.
You want to do it or should I?
All right, there we go. So, guys, I'm super amped up right now, and we're gonna be sharing a surprise that we've been kind of keeping on the DL. Kind of keep it on the DL. So if you guys are excited for the surprise, drop some motherfucking fire emojis in the comments below. I'm gonna share my screen for you, okay? Y'all been asking about a virtual event. Let's go. You might have missed your opportunity because the third event sold out in 4 minutes. Now, 4 minutes. And that's because we have 7-time Mr. Olympia champion Phil Heath coming down to speak.
Hey, what's up? Phil Heath, 7-time Miss Olympia, here to let you know that come September, I'm coming out to Kelowna, British Columbia, that's right. And I'm going to be speaking at the PT Domination event, where I'm going to be talking about the champion mindset, but also how to stay your ass there. All right, so buckle up. We're going to have an amazing time.
This event will have the best speaking lineup we've ever had.
Say it louder. Let's go. I'm fucking miss.
Tickets drop August 22nd at 5 p.m. PST. Let's go.
Oh, shit. But guys, we're doing a thing. All right, so if you're on the fucking masterclass, we decided that all of you motherfuckers that decided to show up for yourselves today, we're gonna give you guys early access to the tickets, all right? So we only have 100 tickets. If you wanna come to the virtual fucking event, we'll just drop the ticket link in the chat box. Again, we're only dropping this for the masterclass because you guys decided to show the fuck up for yourselves. So if you missed your opportunity to show up for the fucking event because you missed it because we sold it in 4 minutes, you guys can still attend the virtual event. The tickets are in the fucking chat box. Let's go. We only are gonna have 100, and we're gonna drop them to the rest of the academy on Monday. Get your ass the fuck up and unmute yourself. I'm the motherfucking one! I'm right on schedule, bitch! I'm unstoppable! I'm a force of nature! Everything I touch turns to gold! need to get your ass the f up and remind yourself of who you are. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of the masterclass. That was f***ing lit. I was super exciting. I feel amazing about that. There was 190 people on the masterclass, which was an incredible experience. And it's just so cool to be able to impact people on that deep of a level and just understand that like we are actually changing the world. We are actually serving people on like that big of a level. And I'm just like so grateful that I get to be, just the leader of this company. So that brings us to the end of today's live stream / coaching call / YouTube video. I'm gonna go spend the day with my boys. I'm gonna spend the day with Taj, spend the day with Josie, and she's not my boy, but and Kirst, and we're gonna go on a wine tour and we're gonna explore Kelowna. So that's it, that's all. Hope you guys have the best day of your entire life. We'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.